Yo, 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 what's up, everyone? Tonight is Wednesday, January the 11th. We got 8 games on the schedule tonight, guys. I got a couple of picks for you, but I'm going to go through each of these games briefly, do a little analysis, and let's just jump right into the action. First game of the night, guys, Chicago at Washington. Washington is currently favored by a point and a half. I had Washington favored by 2. This line did open with Chicago as a short favorite by 1. On the injury front, we got DeMar DeRozan is listed as questionable. He got injured in the last game against Boston. He did not return in that game when he got injured. He is listed as questionable for tonight. I got a feeling that he probably will play. The Bulls guys are on an uptrend. They did lose their last game to Chicago, but they were winners of 3 straight before that. The Wizards are on a downtrend. They have lost 3 straight. Playing pretty poorly lately. Been playing also without Bradley Beal. And tonight, guys, things probably will not get easier for them. They have some injury worries tonight. Kristaps Porzingis and Gafford are listed as questionable for tonight's game. I'm going with the Bulls in this game, guys. I'm leaning towards taking the Bulls. It is one of my 2 picks for tonight. Next game, Minnesota, Detroit. Minnesota favored by 6.5 in this game. Detroit just got demolished yesterday in Philly. Tonight, they're on the second night of a back-to-back. They've also got a lot of injury problems. Bogdanovich, Stewart, and a bunch of other guys that were already missing are out again for tonight. Minnesota favored by 6.5. Anthony Edwards is listed as questionable in this game. This line 6.5. Do I like taking the Timberwolves with this high of a number? No, even though I did have them estimated as a 7-point favorite. These games, guys, can be a little tricky. Detroit might have gotten destroyed yesterday, but guys, when teams are coming off a big blowout loss, usually their players do not play heavy minutes, and that is the case also with the Pistons in their game yesterday. They are 11-33 on the season, one of the worst teams in the league. They are also on a 3-game losing streak. Yesterday, guys, just taking a look at the box score, we had seven players that scored double figures yesterday. That's actually a pretty good sign. Even though they did they did lose by 30. They got a lot. They got 10 players with 20 plus minutes. They spread the time around, so fatigue won't be a factor in this game. This is a tricky spot, guys. Can I say that I'm taking the Pistons with 6.5? No, but what I'm saying is, guys, be careful if you're taking the Timberwolves. This can be a little bit of a tricky spot. Next game, guys, Indiana at New York. New York favored by 4.5. I had New York estimated as a 3.5-point favorite in this game. Kind of a high line. I do expect a lot of the money to come in on the Pacers. This line actually did open at 5, got bet down to 4.5. New York has been playing without R.J. Barrett. He is listed as questionable for tonight. He might be coming back in this game. Indiana also has a couple of questionable players, Aaron Nesmith and T.J. McConnell, listed as questionable. I am leaning on the Knicks in this game. If I had to pick a side, I'd probably go with the Knicks here. Milwaukee, next game favored by 3.5 at Atlanta. This line did open with the Bucks favored as 2.5, got bumped up 3.5. Just got news that Trae Young is listed as questionable. Actually, he will not play. He is not going to be playing tonight for the Hawks. The reason for this bump up to 3.5. Usually, guys, I don't really like playing teams when they have their superstar out on the first night of with injury or illness. This is a pretty strange spot over here. I'm probably going to be staying away from this game also. I do expect the Bucks to continue from their win against the Knicks the other night and possibly win again tonight. But this 3.5, I don't know. The game might be closer than what we think. Next game, Boston at home against the Pelicans. A big 9.5-point line. Overnight, the line was at 10. Got bumped down half point to 9.5. This is my second. This is going to be my second pick of the night, guys. I am leaning with the Celtics in here. This line is very, very high. I had Boston favored by 7.5. I don't know. I have a reason to believe that the bookies have set this line this high. They know that they're going to get money in on the Pelicans. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the bookmakers on this side. I'm going to trust their judgment, and the high line of 9.5. I'm going to be going with the Celtics 9.5. Marcus Smart, Robert Williams also questionable for tonight. New Orleans, of course, still playing without Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram. Next game, San Antonio at Memphis. Memphis, a 13.5-point favorite. I had Memphis favored by 12. John Morant will be coming back in this game. Memphis did have a night off from the previous game that these two teams played a couple nights ago. Memphis also won that game. Didn't cover the spread, but did win the game. I expect more of the same tonight. Will they cover 13.5? It's kind of tough to tell with the Spurs. We know they are a team that is tanking, but they have been competitive and covered a bunch of these high spreads. Same also in their home match against the Celtics also a few nights ago. They were 14-point dogs. Almost ended up winning that game. It's tough to cap the Spurs nowadays. We're going to stay away. The next game, Houston at Sacramento. Sacramento favored by 9.5. I had Sacramento as a 13-point favorite, guys, in this game. It's kind of a head scratcher to me. I don't know why this line is less than double digits. Usually in a spot like this, I would jump on the Sacramento Kings against Houston. Houston has been trash, absolute trash. And personally, guys, on my blacklist, I've gotten clowned with betting on this team, and I think I've learned my lesson. I'm going to be staying away from this, even though if I had to pick a side over here, I'd be going probably with the Kings. Next game, Phoenix at Denver. Phoenix got a big W on the road yesterday against the Warriors. Steph Curry was back in that game. Klay Thompson played over 30 minutes. Team was at full strength. Phoenix was missing about half their roster. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Shamet, all these guys were out. Tonight, guys, is the second night of a back-to-back. They're going to altitude. The only way Denver doesn't cover this spread is if they take the Suns lightly. This is a tricky line. Denver should logically cover this spread, win big, but you never know. You might even get a little backdoor cover here. So tonight, guys, out of the 8 games, my 2 picks are the Chicago Bulls plus 1.5 and Boston at minus 9.5. Now, if I come up with anything later when we get more information on the injury front, I will be posting my plays in my Telegram channel. As you can see up on the top corner over there, I have the link to my Telegram channel. It is completely free if you guys want to sign up. I also have my Twitter feed at Pick'emNBA Bets. I also post my plays there. Guys, if you like my analysis, if you find it interesting and you want to follow me, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to make sure you get notified whenever I'm on. I do my videos every day. And if you like the analysis, also hit the like button. If you have friends that you think might be interested in this, also share my video. I would appreciate it. And that's it for me tonight, guys. Good luck on whatever you decide to play, and more later on on the links that I have on top of the screen if you want real-time alerts. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Later.